I mean, if you want to give it a minute or two, fine.
Give it another minute. Yeah, okay. Do some stuff.
Right.
Yeah.
Kingfisher blue, I came looking.
I'm just going to turn the music down. I'm just having it there homeopathically.
Cold as you flew, Kingfisher blue. You and the river.
Yeah, we gave him another minute. That's plenty. So, have you got any questions?
I sat by the mill pond, the swallows.
I have a suggestion, which is I will mirror you. You do the form in the proper way. I will mirror you, and at least it will give me a feel for the sequence. Because what happens is you turn your back, and I go like, "Oh, I've no idea what I'm doing now."
Okay, we could try that. We'll try that later. Yeah, I'll give that.
I mean, you know, you do it the proper way round. I will mirror you, but that's fine because But it just gives me a feel for the sequence. So even if it's on the wrong.
Yeah, I mean, the other thing is that I am waiting for Jim to show the Chen first 15 of the Chen actually record me doing it in the future. Just we've had really rotten weather, and the light's not been right for videoing because he's quite an artist when it comes to video making. Whereas I just
right.
You've got to get the lighting right and everything like that.
Oh, these things are important if you're an artist.
Oh yeah, he's a proper Okay.
Right, I'll mute myself and then I can see you.
You're absolutely right to wait an extra minute, yeah. Okay, so welcome everybody. Let's find your feet. So have your feet shoulder width apart. Sink the hips. Lengthen up through the spine. And just take a few slow, deep breaths.
I gathered them up in a little brown box. Brought them back home just to keep.
Lengthen up through the spine. Sink the shoulders, sink the hips. Feel the ground under the feet. We'll just start with some turning exercises.
Each moment is precious, each life is a gift. Hold tight to the ones that you love. Treasure the simple, the natural things, the sun and the sky high above. Kingfisher blue, I came looking, and in blue lit up by the sea. Cold as a flute, Kingfisher blue, you and the river were one. You and the river were one.
Keep breathing. So just feel your lower back relax, and you're feeling that turning. We're sinking the hips, sinking the hips. So just really relax the arms and make it very passive. So you're gently breathing in and out, and your chin is holding a small ball. You're softly gazing forwards. You're listening behind and above. You're noticing the contact with the ground and your feet. And you want to feel comfortable with whatever you're doing, and also you want to be respectful towards your body. You want to listen and just go with what works rather than, you know, trying over much. So it's like a gentle, sustained effort as opposed to, you know, something that you're having to focus too much on. Okay, then raise the arms up. Just feel this nice open feeling in the chest. So I've got a couple of new ones that I've basically stolen from Eva, my teacher, one of my teachers. Okay, we'll keep going with the loosening. So just gently, so bounce and shake, bounce and shake. So this is something I was doing yesterday, and on Tuesday and Monday with Eva. I went to 4 of their classes. Monday morning, Tuesday morning, Wednesday morning, Tuesday evening. And I also saw Barry twice on Wednesday. I see him on 10 o'clock, and 7 o'clock on Tuesday, 10 o'clock on Wednesday, and 7 o'clock on Wednesday as well. So I've spent 3 hours with Barry this week as well, so it's pretty good. And then 2.5 hours with Mike. So, yeah, I'm getting super cheered up. And then obviously practicing myself. So. Okay, so just lengthen through the spine. In fact, what we'll do, we'll just check our breathing. So place your hand on your lower dantian, place your other hand on your Mingmen point. And we're just breathing in and out. So yeah, the robin you can hear is what I recorded this morning at about 3 AM. Obviously I went back to sleep. As soon as I pressed record, then I just go back to sleep now and hear it later rather than try and listen to it at the time. I'll leave you sleep. But you're just breathing into your hands, and you want to sink the shoulders, you want to lengthen through the body. So you feel your spine lengthen up and lengthen down. And then try it the other side. So check your posture. Okay, check your posture again, it might have moved. So the feet parallel, your knees are in line with the toes, sinking your hips. Just tune. So I've got a new one to work on today, but we'll just make sure we've got our loosening, we've got connected up. We're feeling connected, we're engaging the whole body in the movement. Notice what you're doing. Really let go in that lower back though. So you want to lengthen. And you want to keep your shoulders, when you're doing this, you want to keep your shoulders down. The shoulders are, you want to keep them down. And turn the palms up. Show that from the side. So I'm looking forwards, I'm listening behind and above. So I'm kind of cultivating this panoramic awareness. So you want to be aware of what's in front of you, you want to be aware watching your peripheral vision. You want to be using your ears to sense what you can hear. You want to be using the sensory receptors in your feet to sense what you're feeling in your feet. And then ultimately, you want to be feeling your, baroreceptors and whatever in the skin, sensory receptors in the skin, to notice what you can sense in your environment. What's the feeling of your clothing on your skin? If you've got the window open and the wind's going through the room, you want to feel the wind going through going over your body. If you're outside practicing, you want to notice what the sun feels like, or rain or whatever. I went out for a run with my friend. We do this thing where we do a really half-hearted, lackadaisical run, and then we go and have a big mocha each and a cake. Brilliant. So, highly recommended form of exercise, because I'll state aloud exercise with a friend. But it was pouring with rain, but it was really interesting. Actually, while I was doing mindful runnings, noticing the feeling of the rain on my skin, it was fabulous. The sound of the rain as well. So get out of your minds and into your bodies, as Barry McGinley often likes to say. Yeah, I had the pleasure of watching him get out stretchified by his 10-year-old kid. They were doing this holding a leg up, and she could get hers right up there. I was just like... So I went on the mic and went, "You just showed up your dad." Really good. So you want to just, there you go. Right, let's break this down a bit. I'm going to make my stance a bit wider. So we're doing the outside turn. So we transfer the weight, turn, and I'll get me, I'll use my machete to indicate direction, just because I like showing off. So I'm here, and now I'm facing that way. Now it's much easier to see the direction when you've got a machete, isn't it? And just don't take it to the shops. There you go. So, and your knee is in line with your toes. Make sure your knees are in line with your toes. So you're doing the outside turn. So you're turning to the opposite corner that your weight's going in. So we'll just try that. We'll just try. And you've got this almost cat-like way of moving. Yeah, it was duetting with a blackbird, the robin this morning. Quite something. So, and you want to sink your hips. That's it. Sink your shoulders. Create space. Cultivate space in your body. Right, now we'll just do this. So you like that, and then you'll like that, and like that. So as your hands can contact with the sides of your body, one flips in front and one flips behind. So if you just do it without the turn, which feels completely weird now, oh, that's horrible, that's so unnatural now. Now put it with a turn, oh, what relief. Oh. And if you like, you can actually make it quite a big stance. So this is what I do with Barry, often does a big, just to feel that weight transfer. And you're aiming your weight to go through the bubbling well, the on-trump point of each foot, just behind the ball of each foot. And we're breathing. So what you want to do is you want to find that still, quiet place. A still, quiet place that's very relaxed and very clear and peaceful. So it's where you cultivate your inner observer. It's a very quiet place. Very good. Okay, now I'm gonna change. So we're gonna try some moves we know, and then we're gonna go to one that was very good for footwork. So we're just nice and nice and relaxed. Keep breathing. Fabulous. Okay, right now, check your posture. So really allow yourself to really arrive in those feet, really connect to the earth. So, in fact, wiggle your toes a bit. So I got a very exciting book through the post yesterday. I'm absolutely thrilled. This is my new book. Look, Qigong meditation and breathing, embracing, embryonic breathing. I don't know what that means, but it looks great. But he's done all the pictures of the like the points that we look at, and he talks about there's all these like diagrams and stuff. So I'm going to have fun reading that. It's really good. So I've started looking at the pictures because I only got it yesterday. It's got a lot of writing in it. But here we go. These are the main points. So you've got your Bahwei point there on the crown of the skull. That's the place where we lengthen upwards through. And then you've got your Lao Gong point there on the palm. And you've got your Yontron point there on the foot. So those are like the three main points. And then I'll see if I can find the Ming Men. No. But yeah, the Ming Men point is somewhere there on the on your lower back. So that's your gate of life point that you're making sure you open. So there we go. But it's yeah, it's over 300 pages long, so this is going to take me a while. But so there's that point, there's these points, and that point, and those are quite useful reference points for when you're there we go. So let's just do this. So we just breathe in, show you that from the diagonal, breathe out, and imagine you're in water, maybe a nice warm bath. So I think it was 2005. I was in this very old home that was like over 100 years old. It was this big mansion that we did a Tai Chi retreat in. We were there 5 days, and every other room seemed to be a big bathroom with a ginormous Victorian bath in. So I actually had like 2 baths a day at one point, because it was just so novel having these ginormous baths that you just kind of, it's almost like a swimming pool. So imagine you're in one of them. Oh, it was glorious. I have a rubber ducky and everything. It's fabulous. So yeah. There we go. And we're sinking down. So I'm using my hips. I'm sinking my hips. So I'm going like this, and I'm using my breath. But But yeah, if you ever make it, like win the lottery and end up buying a stately mansion with ginormous baths in, you'll be able to do this then. And go, oh, that's what she was talking about. Or if not, go and find a big pond. And well, one of my next door neighbours loves to do this thing called wild swimming, where you go and swim somewhere and then spend the next week fighting off a horrible disease. Apparently it's really nice, and I'm like, yeah. I said, so what illnesses have you caught doing wild swimming? You rattled off this whole list, and I'm like, you're really selling it to me, mate. Yeah. But apparently you can go wild swimming without catching nothing in the clean water. And you can do this. But when you're next in the sea, there we go, lovely. Okay, we'll do this one. So transfer the weight. So I'm just transferring the weight and coming like this. So that's palm out, palm up, and there's a bend. There's a bit. Oh, right. I'm gonna have to do a Barry. Sorry. It's all his fault. He keeps taking his top off in class so you can see what he's doing, and it's just really catching. So you'll like that with the arms. So you should be able to see my arms a bit better now. What an exhibitionist, eh? So you do that. Except he takes his entire top off so you can see his whole chest, but I'm not going to do that because I'm not getting that much money. Sorry. There we go. So we're like this. So the weight is. There we go. Right, I'm getting cold now. I'm too cold. Sorry. Bruh. Fabulous. Okay, so here's another new one that Eva did. It's called Pang. Pang moves its wings or something, or Pang spreads its wings, and a Pang is this ginormous mythological bird. They talk about it in Chuang Zoo actually. The Pang is a beautiful bird and can see as far as the sea, but a frog in a well doesn't even know there's an ocean or something like. I can't remember exactly. It's all very mystical and profound. And anyway, this is the Pang move. So we'll just do one arm at a time. So you have your palm up, and you come up. Now when you turn your whole body to the corner. Oh, hang on a minute. I'll just move that a little bit more. So I'll come closer to the window as well. So then you should hopefully get my arms in shot now. And we just turn the body with the move. So this is the first of the new movements. It's brand new. I did it on Wednesday morning. So there you go, fresh from Wednesday morning. Totally stolen from Eva. Thanks, Eva. I nicked your move again and showed it to all my students. No, she's fine with it actually. Apparently that's traditional to see a move the day before, practice it, and then show it to your students. I don't know what I did. Yeah. So it's very good for your shoulders. Right, next. So there's a turn. There's a gentle turn. And then, for fun, we do a double. So this is where the coordination or lack of happens. But don't worry, if you're doing something and it doesn't quite look like this, just say, I'm doing a variation, I am exploring, right? So then it's okay, and then I won't show you how to do it correctly. No, I'm just exploring a variation. Nothing to see here. Perfectly normal. Just look really relaxed. I will be completely and utterly fooled. That's an interesting variation you're all practicing. There you go, look, you fooled me. Perfect. I mean, who am I to interfere with your learning processes, you know? There we are, we got a big mythological. Right, try and think more mythological and wise thoughts. Try it again. You're a big, wise, ginormous, imaginary bird, everybody. And we're graceful. Graceful, not disgraceful, we're graceful. There we go, right, enough of that, put the bird down. Very good. Okay, now we're going from birds to dragon. Right, what did you write? I've got... Brilliant. Brilliant. Very wise. Fabulous. Right, we just do this. So this is yellow dragon waves its tail. So have your hand on your hip so you can monitor the turning of your waist. You can have it on your hip or you can have it in the inguinal groove. Either's fine. And you imagine the eyes of the dragon are here, she said, which I don't know, I always find a bit grim, but... So we're going to do dragon wags its tail. Keep wagging your tails, everybody. And then when you think you've cooked on one side, hi Biff. When you get, yeah, there's that's Biscuit, the cat that likes doing Tai Chi. She likes to join in my Tai Chi classes apparently. So we've been watching them on YouTube. And try it the other side. But cats are naturally good at Tai Chi. They do it naturally. So in the Tai Chi classics, it does say move like a cat. Move like a cat. So yeah, that's it. I mean, she's completely ignoring what I'm doing, but that's normal really. That's what they're good at. So I'm just going to move this down, keep going. So now I've lulled you all into a full sense of security. Now what we can do is we can do some sidestepping and then sidestepping. So you want to keep your shoulders low and you're turning your waist. And then you can actually turn around in a circle. And just go for a little wander. There we go. Fabulous. Okay, let's try the other side. Actually, we'll do it like this first. Sink down. So remember, move like a cat, and you want to feel connected. So you're connected, you've got that sense of stillness and clarity, and the movement is soft, smooth, and slow. And then we'll start with the side stepping. We'll do a few side steps. And then side stepping. very particular with your feet. You want to place your feet so they're not kind of accidentally falling in different places. You just want to, and you can go for you can go round in a circle actually. That was the other thing she did. She went round in a circle in one direction and then went round in a circle the other. Walk backwards, walk forwards. Okay, right. Another one that's useful for walking is your stepping chancy. I'll just demonstrate. It's a demonstration. So you just go like this. And think like you're prowling like a cat. I'll do it that way round. So sink, step, come up, sink, step, come up. Stepping chancy. So we're doing the ones that I don't normally do so much. Let's have a look at Master Do's exercise. Actually, what time is it? Oh, we'll wait till we've done Master Do's exercise before we have our water break. But Master Do was a very, very nice gentleman who stayed with the Kascubas for a few weeks. And he brought his translator with him, and he was in his 70s or something, and she was in her 50s, and her translation consisted of her miming and talking very loudly in Chinese. Brilliant. And because they couldn't really, but they used to, this was one of his movements. This is my version of Carell's version of his version. So it's, so you got the rounds like that, and then you come up, and then, so it murders your leg, you'll notice already. It's very good for the leg. This is character building for your leg. It makes it explode peacefully if you do it too long. There we go. And so make sure your knees are in line with your toes.
Sit you down, sit you down next to me. Dapple clouds drift above your face, warmed by the sunlight. Sit you down, my love.
Great, okay, that was so good. We're going to do it on the other side now. So I think I like a turntable or something, and there's this bit, and then I'll transfer my weight and turn. So I'm still doing the outside turn, and then I'll sink a bit more, and this is like a fish jumping out of the water at the top. Or like when the squirrel on the bird table, you open the back door and it leaps up and then it comes out and then flings itself into the hedge. Really impressive. So it's like, here you go. So this is piercing chancy. So it's like, yeah, just relax yourself. I'll just come over it. So it's like that with the little finger. Ever said, imagine you want to pick your nose with your little finger. Whatever. But anyway, it's like that. And then it, and there's this open feeling in the this is a bit like those of you that did any shingy drilling fist, but there's this kind of spiralling up, so it's whoosh, whoosh, like that. There you go, yeah. So you know, who needs friends? You could just work on these things. You just do them over and over again, and then if that was now I've lulled you into a false sense of security. Whoa! Now I'm absolutely terrible at this. Whenever a Carell do it, it's a lot more convincing. You'll just have to take my word for it. A lot of Tai Chi is doing a movement over and 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 over again until it looks convincing or feels convincing. But for a long time in Tai Chi, you're kind of bluffing a bit. You think, well, it's in there somewhere. Maybe make it with a fist just to see if that helps. So as this fist comes up, this fist is twisting down, and then it's almost like you're wringing out a cloth. Like you're wringing out a cloth. There you go. And we're nice and tall. Think tough thoughts. I try it with your open hand. Don't worry if you haven't got it yet, because I really haven't got this. I'm just busking this one. But I just love the move so much I had to do it anyway. And it's somewhere in here. This is the move somehow. Right, let's okay, water break everybody. Oh, I forgot to put my ginger tea in again. Oh, this is ridiculous. Terrible. This is homeopathic ginger tea right now. Because what happened was this morning there was a ring on the doorbell, and it was the fire extinguisher person. Because in the housing association where I live, we have to check all our fire extinguishers. It was time to get them checked, and they all need replacing apparently. So, but it was just as I was boiling the kettle to put the hot water in my tea and then my ginger and turmeric tea, and he turns up. So by the time I've sorted him out, come back, I've just put the lid on my flask, took it upstairs. I'm going, oh, I've got really looking forward to my ginger tea. Ah, you know, mindfulness or lack of. So after this class finishes, I'm getting me tea. Or maybe during the water break, half time, I'm going to go and get me tea. Because I can taste it from yesterday. But it's like a homeopathic echo of what was a really nice tea. And it's not cutting it, I'm afraid. So anyway, nice and tall. We just feel the ground under your feet. So, we've done that one, we've done that one. Right, I'm going to try and remember something. Hang on. No, I haven't got that one yet. I'll have to ask him. No, I haven't quite. Yeah, I wasn't there. It's this amazing silk reading exercise. In which case, let's do middle winding demonstration. 1, 2, 3. See, it makes as least sense slow as it does fast. 1, 2. That comes that way, and then you go 3. Now, if the worst comes to the worst, I can add the special sound effect. 1, 2, and then 3. 1, 2. This is what Carell did, and then he went. It's like Victor Borger of 1. With his punctuation sketch, 2. Oh, it works, doesn't it? All right, I'll keep the sound effect in just for you lot. 2. So Right, I'm not doing it anymore. So there's lots of different ways of doing this, and Carell does all of them, sometimes differently each time. So, which is really tricky. So I'm just going to do it the same way each time. Middle winding, or as my students when I used to teach in Hemmingford Gray used to say, middle wind up, because they couldn't do it at all. Or middle wallop. They call it middle wallop as well. I'll try it from the back. It might make more sense from the back. Let's find out. So, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. And from the side, 1, 2, 3. Now I messed that one up, sorry. 1, 2, that's better. 3. Okay, that's enough of that. Brilliant. Push away the mountain. Actually, before we do push away the mountain, let's do Dragon Serves Teacups. So before we do Dragon Serves Teacups, let's do this one. Actually, we don't need it from there. We can do it from here. So you just you want to think of, imagine like it getting really hot all of a sudden, all the ice melting. And you turn, and then eventually this folds here, and you get so it's that way, and then, and that's where you can actually change direction. So you kind of go. You can do that stuff, but we'll. So it's all about. Yeah, I'm not so hot on this one. I've not been practicing this one as much. And we're all breathing. And we're just. So when you're doing that, so think of the extension through the fingers. This real expressivity, something like that. One of them words. Pick one. And you also want to really let go in that. You want to really let go in that shoulder joint. So it's a ball and socket joint. And you're just letting it. Boom. And then if you feel like it, you can. So there's like that, like a springy thing happening. Okay, let's do Dragon Serves Teacups. Now we've completely confused ourselves. Demonstration, I'll just do the first two and then we'll join in. So this is what the chorus sounds like. 1, 2, yeah, I've been hanging out around the folk club. I love it on a Sunday. So you want to keep the hand open and also the extension through the fingers, but the quality of firmness in the hand. You don't want it all floppy-fied, but you don't want it all rigid. You want it firm but relaxed. Relaxed but firm. Yeah. So lengthen. Check your spine first. Check your alignment. Check your feet. So you want to gently draw the toes in so that it activates the arches of the foot. Breathe in and out. And now we join in together. 1, we'll do 10. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Right, now have a little shake out. Observe, demonstration. One, that's it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Push away the mountain. 1, 2. Bend the arm, straight arm, turn towards the straight arm. Turn towards the bendy arm. Push away the mountain. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, let's hold postures. Have a little shake out. Actually, we'll do the bounce and shake. Bounce, shake, bounce, shake, bounce, shake. And we'll just check our breathing and check our contact with the ground. Try that the other side. So you want to get really solid. And again, you're being respectful of your body, you're listening to your body. Good posture. Okay, let's try that again. So what we'll do the first one. So like this. Then we stroke down, and then we've got our weight on this leg. Then we turn. This hand is palm out, this hand is palm up. So palm out, palm up. And then we come down. Then we turn. So this is rounded, this is a rounded shape like this. Like you're holding the telephone away from your ear because it's someone you don't like. And then you're like this. Well, they're talking complete rubbish, so you just have it there. And then you can go, yeah, 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 sure. And then you can't hear them. It's perfect. Okay, then turn towards the straight arm. Turn towards the bendy arm. Are you sinking in this hip? Now you push away the mountain. Now you're pushing away a mountain, so have very good posture, otherwise the mountain will win. So we're now going to move the mountain, everyone. You're transferring the weight, transfer the weight, and you're feeling quite satisfied because you just moved the mountain that far. That's quite impressive, isn't it? Now we straighten the giraffe's neck. That's not its real name, that's just the way I remember it. Then you turn, you're in this leg, palm out, palm up. And then sink down. So straighten your arm, bend your arm. Yeah. So go towards the straight of your arm first. Now go towards the bend of your arm. This is like, was it Steps when they sung Tragedy? Sorry. And then, Tragedy? Yeah. And then, sorry. And then we go down. Oh dear. Oh dear. Well, it's the only way I can remember this stuff, by thinking of something completely ridiculous so I can remember what my teacher taught. So straighten your arm, bend your arm, turn to the straighter arm, and you're turning your waist, not too much. Both arms are bent. Bend your arm, Tragedy, and then we go. I don't like either version. But we're pushing away a mountain, so we want to be calm and implacable and unstoppable. And you let go in the Ming Men, so we're just using the body. So by moving slowly, as well as it being character building, we're exercising the structural mode of action of muscle action. So we're strengthening our joints. So yeah, that's a blackbird you can hear now. So there are a few notes down from the robin, which was at a higher pitch, and they're also a little bit slower and less plaintive sounding, just in case. I've been listening to this for the last month. So I'm working on a project, hopefully a funded one at some point, on kind of urban and natural birds singing in the morning. And
it's actually making Beth a terrorist to my feet.
It's, oh dear.
Yeah, she's going for my feet as if there are birds outside.
Excellent.
Very distracting.
All good. No, it's all good for your balance. It's all good for your balance. Yeah, I didn't think of the psychological implications on cats that happen to be in my class. I've had parrots in my class as well. There's a young lady that's got a parakeet that likes to come to Tai Chi, loves to watch the Tai Chi and sit on the shoulder and fly around the room. And I've had dogs in the class. So yeah, it's like in Ely Cathedral, right? They have this thing where they have a pet thing, and you bring your pet to the church service, and it can be anything. It could be a goat, it could be an armadillo or whatever, or an alpaca. I reckon I want alpacas in my class, on my Zoom classes. Buy an alpaca, bring it to Tai Chi. There we go. Brilliant. Right, that's enough of that. Whew. Gosh, that really was character building. Okay. 3 circles. 1, 2. It's very easy. 3. See? Simples. So the trick is what's happening here. You're going 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That is the body movement, but what the hands are going is 1, 2, 3. See? Simples. 1, 2, 3. 3 circles. 1, 2, 3. It's on the Swaffham Prior Village Hall Tai Chi YouTube page with the Tai Chi bit. And hopefully we're coming back at some point. We'll have to have a chat, you two, about what's a good day and what we're going to do. And so I might have to have a, because of the whole pandemic-y thing, I might have to have a little bit of an alteration in my normal timetable. It's got a brand new swanky village hall at Swaffham Prior. Swaffham Prior is the place to be. You know, it's got pigeons in it, it's got a pub, it's got churches and a newspaper and everything, and a swanky village hall. So okay, shake out. Right, and oh gosh, I'll do the form afterwards, Rosemary. Sorry about that. I've completely run out of time. How naughty of me. I've been having so much fun. Right, let's do triple heater. I'll just move the thing back to the thing. Just so triple heater. So a little bit, heels leave the floor a little bit as you come back down. Go into the ball of each foot, push out, straight arms for a change, and down. And then you go up onto the toes. This one, it's quite tempting to fall forwards. Don't worry about it, just don't fall over. We were talking about on the Tai Chi Union Facebook discussion group, what do you do if someone requires first aid on Zoom? But I'm like, well, you know, you just... I mean, I have done all my first aid training, although... So yeah, just be respectful of your bodies and don't overexert yourselves. And don't trip over your cat when it wants to chase the bird it can hear through the microphone. There we go. Okay, and then breathe in. We'll do 3 of these. Embrace tiger 3 times. Polish the face. Embrace tiger, and then we'll close this bit. Have a break so I can get my ginger for my tea. I'm not having it. It's not cutting it. Okay, embrace the tiger, return to the mountain. Sink the shoulders. So we'll do what we did last time, is do the half hour each one stroke, that bit of the Chen that I promised I would do for Rosemary, and then some punching for like 10 minutes of punching, and then I'll go and lie down in a darkened room, I think. Okay, and then one more, I've lost count. Okay, let's get extra young faces today. So, you know, your face will be so smooth, no one will recognise you in the supermarket. I need a new writer for the jokes, I think. And then rub the hands together and then give the lower back a rub. Okay, and then 3 more embrace tigers, and then I'm going to get my ginger tea. So check your posture. You want to feel very solidly connected to Mother Earth. So heavy as Mother Earth, soft as water, light as air, as Master Fred Howe liked to say. Wonderful guy, really miss him. Brilliant bloke. Hopefully when we're all out of this silliness, he'll be able to come back to this country and I'll get confused by him again. It was absolutely delightful. One more time. Nice and tall. Just feel your feet, sink the hips. And then make a fist with the right hand, left hand over the top. Bring your feet together and down. Great, okay, we'll stop for a quick, I've got to grab my proper tea break. I'll just pause the recording, otherwise you won't get... So, okay, I'm going to try and mirror. This might go horribly wrong. So we start, hang on. Okay, yeah, you want to step out with your left foot. So you sink down, sink the hips. Now, step out with your left foot, heel, toe, and then put it so it's parallel. And then we just stay and breathe for a bit. And then breathe in, float the arms up. Breathe out, sink the hips. Now turn to your left. Turn to your right. Turn the right foot out. Put your weight into the right foot. Now step your left foot along the tram line, heel, toe. Oh, that's better. I'll go that way a bit. Turn. Now you make a 90-degree angle with that foot, with that hand. Then you turn to the side, stretch. Go back a bit. Release the stretch. Like that. And then that's the first bit. Yeah. We can do that for a bit and then we'll do some each one. Sorry. Step out with your left foot, heel, toe. Nice and tall. Breathe in and out. So we'll do it 5 times. Then at least that's the first bit. Extend the fingers as you go down, like you're in that Victorian bath. And then we go, weight on the right foot. This is like you're inside an imaginary phone box and phone box, and you've just sort of spontaneously channeling Marcel Marceau. And then you sink down, and then we go like this. And then this turns out. Bring the foot in, step out, heel, toe. And as the toes go down, that's where your hands come round, like that. So it's like that. Then you make that 90-degree angle. Turn your waist, open the body. Feel that stretch, release the stretch. So then hand, if you drew a halfway point with a pen on your arm, you're in front of the halfway point. So it kind of goes into the ground and then back in the middle, like you're kicking the ground, like Thumper. If Thumper had ever done Chen style, that's what it would have looked like. Okay. We'll do it 5 times. So this is time number 3. Oh, I'm going the wrong way. Sorry, start again. I was so into it, I forgot which planet I was on. So there we go, we're doing this. So we go to this side first, that's it. Yeah, I was just doing it the way I was doing it this morning normally. Now you turn that out. There, heel toe. Now the toes come down as the hands come down. Now we go like this. Open and right. 2 left. Transfer the weight, press to the side. Transfer the weight. Turn on the heel. '90-degree angle, open. Turn to the side. Feel that stretch. Come underneath. So this hand comes down slightly. This hand comes up, and then. Okay, 1 left. Yeah. So you want to make it soft, smooth, and slow. Sink down, lengthen through the spine, open. Feel that stretch, release the stretch. Guardian warrior pounds the mortar. So it's like that. There. Yeah. So it kind of goes boom, boom. So it kind of ricochets back into the middle. That's a bit tricky, that one. Okay, let's have a little shake out. We're going to have a look at some of the Farjin movements from Yiquan. So in Yiquan, you're in this stance, in like a cat stance, and you're going 70-30 to 50-50. So what that happens is that raises your body up, because what you're doing is you're digging your foot into the ground. So actually, we'll start with ping tray. So we'll do a few, just so we can get that body mechanic. So pull back slightly with the fingers, push forward slightly with the heel of the hand. And then so we had a look at some Farjin movements on Tuesday. So I'll maybe between 5 and 10 and then change. So this really works your leg muscles. Again, think you're prowling around. So you can use Biscuit as an inspiration by watching a prowl around in a connected manner. Yeah, not that inspirational. This isn't drama, you know. Well, yeah, I went to a few drama classes. They were brilliant. We had to make ourselves shapes and fling ourselves out off the floor, and that was brilliant. It was just wonderful. It's very, very expressionful. Love it. Okay, right, so now I've lulled you into a full sense of security. Let's have a look at the chopping, that one, vertical chopping. So it goes like this, 1, 2. I'm not so hot at the chopping, so one comes up as one comes down. And we'll have a look at the Fang Sung Farley, I think it's called. We'll have a look at that as well, because we did that on and then when you get sick of one side, then try it on the other side. There's no particular rhyme or reason. So you've got to do it in a way that you just do the chop, and the rest of the time you're completely undisturbed. A bit like when a cat, and it sits there all curled up, and then it sees a little robin, and then it goes, whoom, and then it will be completely silent again after. That kind of feel. So none of this, rah, boom, no. It's just that or that. Make it very clear, very simple. So as this comes down, this comes up. As this comes down, this comes up. So there's counterbalance. There's a counterbalance between the two sides. So this is that one. And then change sides whenever you fancy. So just do a few one side and then do a few the other. Just to get the principles of body mechanics, really. Then, okay, and relax your shoulders. Relax your shoulders. Okay, and then there's the diagonal chop, which again is quite tricky. So it goes like that. And then like that, and I haven't quite got it, so you'll just have to look at what I'm doing and then try and do the correct version. Yeah, because we didn't spend so long on this one, and I didn't quite understand the body mechanic, but it's in here somewhere, you know. Eventually you get this lovely wind thing, and because Carell did it, it sounded fabulous. Okay, try that on the other side, but have a little bit of a bounce and shake between, so you're not. Oh, I'm getting really hot now. Oh, I'll have to do a Barry in a minute, but there we go. So, 1, 2, 1, 2. Whew, hang on. Yeah. Here we go again. Yeah. So it should be a bit easier to see. Now I've got less on my arms. So it's like almost like you're turning a wheel. Okay, and then we've got Seppi Shilly, the one I actually know the Chinese name for. And you kind of like that, and then you like that. So again, so if you're doing it, it's like that. But then if you're doing it to the side, so it's like a sideways, so it's like bang, bang kind of thing. 1, 2, 1, 2. But you keep a round shape. You keep a round shape in your arms. 1, 2, 1, 2, and then we go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So I've been trying these out on our outdoors punch bag. It's quite interesting actually having something to hit, because it does make sure, you know, if you've got a punch bag there, it will tell you whether your technique's correct or not, and sometimes it isn't, you know. So it's 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay, let's have a look at Fang Song. So So it's like this, and then in slow motion you're going backwards. So the hips go back and you're sitting down, and then you're coming back up again. And you're sitting down, and you're coming back up again, and you're angling your body, and then it's like you're throwing leaves, so that the hand comes like this and back. So it's a very simple movement, but really hard to do, you'll notice. So it works your lower back. Try the other side, so your other leg can ache. So, and it's about getting the timing between the hands and the body movement, and getting this fold here. It's almost like you're about to sit down, then you change your mind. You're about to sit down, and then you change your mind. And then, so this is what it looks like when you do the Far Jin version, or Farley. So in each one they call it Farley. So you'll come in like that, but actually you can do it like this. So there's a more dynamic version. There's a more dynamic version where you can do that if you want, just to kind of boom, boom, boom. So you imagine you're driving nails into a block of wood, boom, boom. Or you can just go 1, 2, or 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, or just sort of. So you're not. It's what I've got. Right, here's some socks my mum sent me through the post. They're apparently very fashionable socks that don't match. They're all the rage in Brighton at the moment. But you can see? It's that. No. Like if you've got a neighbour and you don't like them, pick up some leaves and go, I'm just practising my Tai Chi, don't mind me. No, don't do it really. I practiced them against the wall, and one of my housemates said, what in the are you doing? I said, I'm doing a very high level of Tai Chi practice. It's called throw leaves at wall. So the autumn leaves, you pick them up and you see how far they fling. Yeah. Okay, let's have a look. And then he did this is like a drilling fist. So you come up like, so this one spirals that way, as this one spirals that way. So it's kind of loosely based on Yiquan. From Yiquan, to show you that. We've not done this one yet. So that one, boom, boom, boom. So you get the drilling fist, but it's a similar kind of thing in each one, but it's not quite as pronounced. So there's still a bit of a drill. There's still a bit of a spiral that way and a spiral that way, but you want to feel it more in your torso and in your legs. So as there's a splitting happening between the legs. So as I'm going more in this front foot, this leg's going in that direction Where's my sticks? Yeah. You've got one leg going in that direction and one leg going in that direction, but because the floor's in the way, it forms a torsion between the legs. There you go. If that didn't make any sense at all, just forget what I just said and pretend it never happened. No problem. Yeah. So we go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then the other thing that's happening is this is lifting up. This is opening. This is opening. 2, 3, 4. So this isn't how you'd punch, but it's getting the principles of movement. 5, 6, 7, 8. Other side. So get your posture. Remember you're going 70, 30, 50, 50. 70, 30, 50, 50. Here we go. 1, 2. In fact, you can even do it that way. 3, 4. If you don't want to drill downwards as well as up, there's different ways in. 6, 7. Feel that open. 8, 9, 10. And then you can go 1, 2. So you can go for a. And then the other side. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Right, let's do it again. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. Other side. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1, 2. 1 and 2. Fabulous. Ha 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 ha. Ha ha ha. Okay, and then let's do the basic like that. So we just go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9, 10. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then you can go 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So I'd never leave my arms out like this. If I was actually hitting for real, I'd always bring them back into my guard. But this is for exercising the 1, 2, 1, 2. And you can go for a nice little punchy walk. That's quite, you know, next time you walk into the train station, you can walk like this. And then eventually, you kind of go 1, 2, 3, 1. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. You can do a little boom, 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 boom. And then eventually, you run. You run and punch at the same time. So I've run around the garden, punching and running, and it's completely fun. It's brilliant, actually. Highly recommended. Yeah. Let's do something a bit more cool. And we better close this part of the class, and then we'll look at more punching. So I'm seeing Ollie tonight, Ollie and Julie Gabriel tonight. So I do Savat with them and Filipino stick fighting, and then I teach Tai Chi fitness on a Friday at 11:30, and then there's the free class at 1:30, the seated class that's free. And then we'll do this one. So this is like the warm up for the health dance. And then back to can. Oh, we've not done kicks yet. The kicks, the Yiquan kicks are great because they're all low, which is just very sensible. Make it smooth. Turn round. It's all done. Yiquan. Can't remember the name of the Yiquan health dance. Buchi or something. I can't remember the name of it. I'll look it up. If you look up Yiquan health dance, it will tell you what. So you can just try what you've been doing. It all kind of mixes up. Okay. Embrace the tiger, return to the mountain. One more time. Place your hands on your heart. Think kind thoughts. And place your hands on your lower dantian. And then one on the dantian, one on the heart. Okay, great. Well done. We'll just pause for another brief walk break and we're going to look at some punching. Cool.
Right.
Okay, so we're going to do a minute round of cross, hook, cross. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. So cross, hook, cross to warm up. Use your feet. Move. Don't jump around. Just kind of move. Cross, hook, cross. Mess that up. Cross. That's better. Hook, cross. Use your body mechanics. Cross, hook, cross. So you're really using the whole of your weight and planet Earth to punch them with. Cross, hook, cross. Cross, hook, cross. And in the hook, you're using your whole body and not leaning. You're kind of, it's almost like a revolving door. Cross, hook, cross. Cross, hook, cross. Okay, we've got 20 seconds to go. Hop, cross, hook, cross. Cross, hook, cross. Cross, hook, cross. Cross, hook, cross. 5, cross, hook, 4, 3, 2, 1. Nice. Okay, right, let's we're gonna go jab, cross, hook, and then you can do a fouette and a fouette. We'll just do it medium and we'll just do a few of those. We'll do them for a minute. So jab, cross, hook, fouette, fouette, just as a little warm up, and then we'll add to that. We'll add to that. Okay, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1 minute, go. Move around. Hook, fouette, fouette. Move around, jab, cross, hook, fouette, 30 seconds. Keep your knees relaxed, so you're not putting any strain at any point on the body. You're just moving. 15 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and stop. Yeah. Okay, someone's coming to kick your leg, so you move your leg out the way. You hang on, let me think. Move it. That one, no, it was that one. Yeah, that one. Cross, uppercut, cross. And one of them. Yeah, that'll sort of maybe work. So you move your leg out the way. You chasse lateral, cross, uppercut, cross, push him away. So we'll just do a few rounds of this. Don't worry about a minute round. We'll just practice it. So you move. So someone's coming at you with a kick. You move your leg out the way. You kick them. You cross, uppercut, cross. Yeah. Okay. Kick. Kick. Well, I've added an extra couple of kicks on because I wanted to. So 1, 2, cross, uppercut, cross. Okay. It depends on where my weight goes as to what I do. So you might want to do one of them, and you could do a low high if you want to stick an extra kick in. Just get your kicks, you know. I mean, I just do all low ones, really, but it's good to practice the high kicks just because then you can practice your stretchifying. Yeah, or you could do a, yeah, we'll do that one as a little exercise in a minute. That's a good point. So you go boom, 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 boom. Boom, boom, what, that was shit. Da 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 da. Ha, ha. Wow, never mind. Mess that up completely, just make something up. Just hit them. Just hit them. Okay, so we went 1, kick, cross, long range uppercut, cross, kick, oof. And you keep your hands up, cross, uppercut, cross, kick, oof. So, oh, don't damage the bookshelf.
My multiple opponents are already dead.
I think
What
it's,
do I do? Bring them back to life?
I think it's okay. I think the bookshelf's okay.
Okay.
Oh,
My opponents are all dead.
oh no, it was recorded. Never mind. Yeah. So right now, what we're going to do is imagine you've got someone round their neck. You're going to go 1, 2, 3. Then you move them round, and you do it again. 1, boom, boom, boom. So it goes in, then you go straight down, and that'll go down on their foot. That'll go down on their foot, and then you bring the leg back and give them another go. So you're kicking them in the whatever, and it's a triple one. Then after you've done your 3, you move them around. 1. So the rear leg does the first kick. 2. It's very satisfying. 3. Move them around. So you're keeping them disorientated and giving them proper kicking. That'll teach you. 3. And then once more with feeling. 1, 2, 3. Nice. Okay, let's try. Yeah, let's do some hammer fists. Hammer fist. So you're 1, 2. So you can go 1, 2, 1, 2, and you can do a back fist as well. So you go 1, 2, 3, splat. 1, 2, 3, splat, and have the other hand up. 1, 2, 3, splat. 1, 2, 3, splat. 1, 2, 3, splat. 1, 2, 3, splat. So you can go that way, that way, that way. So you go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Knee, knee, knee. And then you do it on the other side. 1, 2, 3. Knee, knee, knee. 1, 2, 3. Knee, knee, knee. 1, 2. Ah! I've completely, my brain's exploded. 1, 2. That's it. 3. So you get them like that. Boom. So you can do that. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you can get them with your elbow, and then there's this elbow as well. Boom. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, or 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So you can just have a play around with your elbows. Elbow, 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 back fist, elbow, back fist, elbow, back fist, elbow, back fist, knee, 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 elbow, back fist, elbow, back fist, knee. It's all very satisfying. Yep, brilliant. I'm glad I got you to reduce your age. It's great, isn't it? It makes you feel, when you're whacking stuff, it makes you happy. Yeah. So
Yeah, I can even remember how I got concussed now. Hammer blows to the head. A week.
So what you can do is you can then do a combination of punches and kicks. Maybe just invent something. You know what you're doing. So we'll do like a slow version. So you can maybe start with a jab, cross, hook, uppercut, uppercut, elbow, back fist, knee, knee. Oh, that was rubbish. Knee, knee, and then woof, push them away. So you can make up your own moves. So Oh, another one. If someone's coming at you with a jab cross, not that they would, because they'd probably come up like that. But if they fancy themselves, as a bit of a boxer, so what you can do is if they come with you with jab, you can catch the jab. You can just guide the jab gently into your elbow, so they hit your elbow with their knuckles. Luckily, I was wearing gloves when Ollie done that on me. That's living terrifying. So someone goes to jab, you go 1, then you go 2, 3, 4, and then I think it's a throw 5. I think so. I've missed out something, but that'll do for now. So they come at you with a jab, you avoid the jab, you guide the jab into your elbow, you back fist them, you elbow them, or you hammer fist them, then you grab them, trip them up, and then maybe cross uppercut, cross. Or you can actually go cross hook uppercut. That's quite a nice one. So you get me
To watch your 6.
uppercut. Nice. That Ollie showed me that one. He's nasty, isn't he? So yeah, someone comes at you with a jab, jab, boom, 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 trip them up, cross hook uppercut. Yeah, that should do the trick. And then we'll do that 5 more times, and then I better go and lie down. I need some lunch. So so you go, do it in slow motion. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Push him away. Go and get a cup of tea. Yeah. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, ah, that way. Trip, cross, uppercut, cross, hook. Yeah, so it's a cross hook, uppercut, push kick. Yeah. So don't get hit them, whack them in the side of the face, and you're coming forward all the time as well. It's the follow step, like when you're doing your shingy punching. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. And then if you want to use your other leg, just bang. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, cross, hook, uppercut, push, bang. Yeah. I'm running out because I was going to kick the bookshelves. Let's do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Just do that. Just do a kick. Kick them at the end, just to then run. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. If you just want to be stupid. So, okay, someone's coming at you with a jab cross. So you go, give them a jab back, give them a cross back, uppercut, cross, hook, knee, 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 throw. Yeah. So they're coming up with you with jab cross. So you avoid the jab, give them a jab back, avoid the cross, give them a cross. Long range uppercut, cross, hook, knee them again, and then throw. I think, yeah, you can throw, just push them over. You practice your poof from each one. Actually, that would work then. Yeah, let's try that. So, jab, cross, uppercut, cross, hook, knee, knee, knee. There you go. Oh, that's really good. And once more with feeling. 1, 2, uppercut, cross, hook, knee, 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 and then oof. Or you can just kick them. Right. Oh, how satisfying. So let's just breathe in and out. Turn the waist. So again, you're gently drawing your toes in. You want to feel nice and tall, feel nice and strong. Okay, and then we'll do 3 of these. Yeah. Combat therapy. Very good. Great. I always feel much better after I've had a good punch. You know, even if it was rubbish, embrace the tiger, return to the mountain. So we're embracing that vibrant energy. We're returning to the mountain. Okay, 2 really slow ones. One more. Just stand for a moment. So really own your space. You want to feel comfortable and feel relaxed. You want to feel clear and still. This real sense of clarity and peace. Breathing in and out. And then make a fist with the right hand, left hand over the top, bring the feet together and bow. Yeah. Oh, grand. Right, I better stop the